Well, hello again, everybody. Now, today I am out here with the Centurion, and I have noticed that there have been quite a few new subscribers. Welcome aboard, by the way. I appreciate y'all subscribing and watching my videos. And I noticed there have been a few questions, questioning not only, probably my sanity for doing this, but why anyone would do this. Okay, well, yeah, that's probably a pretty good question. Now, this is a 2005 Buick Century. I call it the Centurion because I have built it up and lifted it and put a bumper and all that. Well, the way it started, and it snowballed, was I was going to lift it up a little bit because I drive through a creek to get to my house. So I drive off-road to get to my house. I started out by just doing a simple lift on the front struts. All I did was I took them apart, or took them out, and I welded new pieces of steel, extending them down, and made it a little taller so the tire would fit on the car with factory rims without rubbing. It doesn't rub the spring perch anymore. It felt kind of cool being like up high, but I kind of wanted the front end to look a little cooler. I wanted a bigger bumper on it. But I did have the idea of putting the winch on there. There was nowhere to mount the winch on the original bumper, so I had to put a platform here. Okay, so I went there, I put the platform and built the bumper. But what I did, I put that on, and then after I put that on, it's like, it could use a roof rack on top, just because I thought it would look cool. I put that up. I built this bottom part of the bumper to kind of cover everything up. Now, this does not cover the radiator, and this being in front of the radiator here does not make it overheat. This car don't overheat. The majority of the radiator ventilation comes in underneath the bumper here, and this still allows enough airflow, so it does not overheat. I've had questions about that before. They saw this winch, and then they saw how I closed this off. Now there's nothing but the steel bumper in there. This does not even go toward the radiator in there. There's no hole. So I didn't cover anything up here. In fact, it drives really well. The steering feels a little heavier, and that is because it has bigger tires on it. It feels a little heavier, but it still drives comfortably. It rides better than the Equinox does by quite a bit. Now, why did I continue after the tires? Okay, I had an idea of a video I wanted to make. I wanted to make a little introduction for the car, and I wanted to make it like a little Mad Max kind of thing, driving through the, a war zone or something. I actually had a cannon mounted up on top of the car and everything. And I started working on a little script for the video, and the script got longer, and then aliens got involved. And, this shirt actually came from the creation that was started by this car. Now, this car sparked the inspiration to write the short film that I made, and it is up on my channel. I'll put a link to it. It does involve aliens, and this car did have a peanut butter shooting cannon on top of it in the film. So if y'all like to check that out, I'll leave the description, or I'll leave the link to it in the description below. It's kind of fun. It was my first short film, and I had a blast doing it. Got the whole family involved. We all had a blast. I think it made us closer, and yeah, we're probably gonna make another one this winter because it was so much fun. But anyway, yeah, that is kind of where the Centurion came about. It just kind of snowballed into, well, I wonder what it would look like with this on it. Well, how about this? Can I do that? Well, here we are. I have been asked before if this car was made for the Gambler 500. No, it wasn't. I'm aware of the Gambler 500, but this was not made for that. This was just a little project of mine because I liked this car and I wanted to make it look cool. I don't know if I succeeded in making it look cool or made it look stupid. I mean, everybody is entitled to their opinion, but I think it looks pretty cool. Yeah, the engine, transmission, all that are still factory. Haven't done any mods to them or anything. But yeah, we're going to start in on our second film, and this car will be in it. And if you subscribe and hang around, you'll end up seeing it. But anyway, I think that's going to be about it for this little overview of the Centurion. I know a few people were curious about it. I guess that's going to be about it for this video. I appreciate everybody watching, and I'll see y'all on the next one.